about 100 reinforcements came and really took a heavy number of protesters.
Have you seen police use live ammunition on protesters in Cambodia before?
Well, after what seems to have been an improving situation as far as public demonstrations go, this is actually the second time in only a couple of months that this has happened. During an opposition protest a couple of months ago, there was an incident broke out when people were travelling home and a man was shot dead that night. So on this occasion, a woman, a rice vendor, who was just going about her work, was caught in the line of fire and she was killed. So
she's the only one. She was not even part of the protest, but she was killed by a bullet.
That's right. She was standing right outside of the photo where what was happening.
Who were protesting, what did they do after the police opened fire?
There was still a lot of anger on their part, but it was just fairly quickly when they started to realise the severity of it all. I mean, there was tear gas and there were water cannons used, there were rubber bullets fired, and there was live rounds.
How many people were involved?
There was about 600 workers on strike and about 100 police. The workers, as I said, have been on for about 3 months, and a few of them in that one protest. So it was, the strike today was to mark 3 months since they officially stopped work.
The protesting workers were employed by, they were working in factories that made Western clothing for export. Do you know the company?
That's right. The factory itself was called SL Garments, and I mean, the vast majority of garments produced in Cambodia are sold to North America and Europe. So I mean, there's a good chance that a lot of the listeners are wearing something from one of the factories.
And so can you just, we have been following closely what's happening in Bangladesh, where there also have been this recent days similar kinds of protests against the conditions, the working conditions there in the garment district. So what exactly, can you give us some background as to what the Cambodian workers were protesting against? What demands they're making?
Yes, well, the minimum wage here is $75 for 1 month. They're demanding at least $150 per month, which, it's a big demand, but while they can stand down, the international NGOs say that a living wage, the wage you need to live a decent living, is more like about $180 a month. So the wage is a constant demand. There's nutrition problems in the factory, there's a lot of painting. Workers are basically not getting the right food to eat and not being able to afford a lot as far as food diet goes. So they're painting in the factories, and there's also issues of overtime as well, where many workers are made to do a lot more overtime than the labour law allows for. And also contracts as well. Many workers are placed on a series of fixed duration contracts, meaning that they miss out on benefits in the long term.
And who owns the factories? How have they responded to these strikes and these protests?
Well, I haven't heard much of a response today from the factory. Generally, a lot of them keep a low profile. They're often hard to contact, and a lot of the time that they put responsibility for these things back on the workers, saying that the workers haven't gone about the process of striking properly. I mean, there are legal requirements for going on strike. You have to inform the Ministry of Labour and your employer, and striking is meant to be a last resort, but as we're seeing this year in Cambodia, it's certainly not a last resort for a lot of people. It's quite common. They decreased the minimum wage earlier in the year from $61 to $75. And they have set up a committee that will review the pay structure, I think, annually, which, the pay increases would only be similar to that. There are calls for putting in a lot more of the profits that they're making to improve the situation for their workers.
All right, we'll just all in the story saying thank you.
Thank you very much.
Shane Worrell is the deputy editor of the Phnom Penh Post.
That is it for As It Happens, the Midnight Edition. Coming up next on CBC Radio 1, the news.
As It Happens, the Midnight Edition will be back again tomorrow until
Good night. I'm Jeff Douglas. Good morning. Free online music with over 50 web radio stations. Bollywood, visit bbcmusic.ca and connect with CBC News. I'm Rafi Bizar. The Philippines President, Benigno Aquino, says his government is still trying to establish the number of people killed by Typhoon Haiyan that devastated the country 5 days ago. He says initial reports that 10,000 people have died were too high. The latest estimate is about 2,500. Ramon Zagala is a spokesman for the Philippines Armed Forces. He says the Army is struggling to reach isolated places, and help from other countries is greatly appreciated.
The area is very vast. Although we have a lot of helicopters at the moment, it's really a challenge for us to bring to all the places and the number of groups that are needed. So the arrival of our counterparts or other the United States is really a big help for us. And other armed forces who are willing to help us because with their assets, especially aircraft, it really helps us.
The United Nations Children's Agency says delivering clean drinking water to survivors is the most urgent priority. The UN estimates that more than 11 million people were affected by the storm and nearly 700,000 were displaced. Rosemary Garga is the coordinator of a relief effort at a Filipino church in Toronto. She says people have been generous in their donations for typhoon victims, but she says the need for non-perishable food is great.
So we're all volunteers here now at the Radio Consumption Church, collecting, receiving, passing the goods that we have are all clothing, food donations, and footwear, blankets. And I would just emphasize